Hola mi gente. Greetings, good people. I hope everybody is doing well, doing fine. Today, and sorry for having gum in my mouth, I just popped gum in my mouth. This I should have removed it before I started recording. Today I'm heading over to the airport, JFK, John F. Kennedy International Airport in Queens, New York, to go help pick up a family friend of ours. So she's here not to visit us, she's here for work. So we work for the same organization, and she's coming in from Zambia. And many years ago, when I had the opportunity to work in Zambia, that's when I got to know her. Wonderful individual, great colleague. She and her family are family friends of ours, even though my wife and son haven't met her, or her husband, or her children. But we are connected. So similar to how I got an assignment in Zambia back in 2015, she has gotten an assignment in New York at headquarters. And so it's great. I'm very happy for her and for her family. So I am heading out to JFK, John F. Kennedy Airport, to just help her with a ride. Just be a friend, be hospitable, be helpful, and help her to get from the airport to the place where she will be living during the duration of her assignment here. Also, I'm wearing my Zambia jersey. Well, I have two Zambia jerseys. I have this orange jersey, and then I have a green version of the Zambia jersey. Zambia football team, soccer team, typically either wears orange or green. I forget which is the home kit, which is the away kit. But either orange or green. And this is an orange number. And you can see there the logo and the badge of the Zambia Football Association. All right, so heading out to the airport, and we'll see you later. Before I head out to the airport, just getting myself some, well, I call them mangoes. Some people in my household call them mangoes. So they're going for a nice low price, a discounted price. And today is the last day for the discount. So this is over at ShopRite. I'm at ShopRite. And so just want to grab these mangoes. Then I'm on the go. So hoping this can be quick. So I'm at the self-checkout. So it's where people check out for themselves rather than get a cashier to check out for them. And, I'm hoping that will be the quicker option. I love mango. So I got myself these 12 mangoes, and then heading out. Actually, I think I'm starting to run late, because also it's beginning to rain, and it seems universal that whenever it rains, it just slows down traffic, and it can get very busy, the Belt Parkway. So let me load my fruits into the vehicle and then head on out. So from Bayonne, I go through Staten Island, then Brooklyn, and then Queens. And that's where we find JFK Airport. right, I am here. I am late. Then, traffic was crazy. But either way, I'm late. I should have left the house earlier. Or actually, I shouldn't have stopped for my to get my mangoes. I should have just come straight here. All right, so Terminal 4 is over here, and let me go on across and hopefully connect. So I presume once she got in there, she would have Wi-Fi. She'd be able to call me on WhatsApp. I have not received a call. So, oops. I'm so sorry. And so, this could mean she has not yet arrived. Let us see. So let me see where the arrivals are. I do not like being late. I hate to be late. And then in a situation like this, it becomes a bit trickier. And I'm picking somebody up who's coming from abroad. So I just hope there's Wi-Fi here. That way she can communicate. So let me check international arrivals. Let's see. So Dubai arrived. Yeah, Dubai arrived at 2:30. Right there. Dubai, EK201. Arrived at 2:30. All right, so maybe she's still coming through. Maybe she has come through and she's somewhere waiting for me. So I will look around. I'll look around and see if she's here. I see Emirates crew. So that would be the flight that our family friend is on. The distinctive Emirates uniform. I took Emirates to Zambia one time myself. It didn't work out though because it was New York, Dubai, Lusaka. And then the layover between, or rather in Dubai, was so short. So they rushed those of us who were landing in Dubai and you had to get the Lusaka flight. And then my luggage didn't make it. And at that time it was a 2-week visit. And I think I didn't get my luggage. No, I got my luggage the next day. But then they were supposed to pay me some money because of the inconvenience or whatever that money is for. It took me almost the entire 2 weeks, following up almost every day for them to give me my money. So Emirates is comfortable and everything. I'm not saying they're a bad airline. I'm just saying my experience that time. The flight itself was wonderful and comfortable. But my luggage had issues, and then it took ages to get from them the money they promised me. So when I only have 2 weeks in Lusaka and I'm spending almost every day following up, that wasn't fun. But it was fun being in Lusaka. That was fun. And that time I went for a church anniversary service. The anniversary service of the ZICC, Zambia International Church of Christ. But I guess Emirates works for people. And, that's the choice that a good family friend, Precious, has opted for. Here we go.
Hey, nice to be in New York.
So here's Precious. Yes, welcome back. So this is not your first time in New York, right?
No, it's not. I was here 10 years ago.
Wow, 10 years ago.
A lot has changed, but it looks beautiful.
Nice. Can you, I already told the people, so just so they know I'm not lying,
Okay.
Can you tell them how we met?
So we met, was it 2014, right?
2015.
2015,
Yes.
we came to Zambia. We worked together for a couple of months. And since that time, I've only seen you, I think, once. Yeah?
Yes, because I returned in 2016.
2016.
Yes.
So
Because 2016
7
I was there for 2 weeks and then I volunteered. Yeah. And we worked together and for World AIDS. We did different things together.
Yeah. And I didn't forget Hiroshima, by the way, the Millie Mill in Zambia.
Oh wow. Okay, nice. Then when did I visit you at your home though?
2016.
Oh, the same year.
Same
Okay,
year.
all right.
We are in the same year you came for 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. Because I then came in 2017.
Again.
No, I think that's when.
She just become a
Okay, yeah, one or the other. Okay,
Yeah.
but yes, now we're family friends. So I know Precious is wonderful, amazing,
Wow.
handsome husband, cute little boy, who maybe is not as little as he was. I only have not met your daughter. Yeah. How old is she?
So my daughter is 2, she just turned 2.
Nice.
And my son, who you met, is
Yes.
now 6.
Wow, 6. Wow, that's he's a big lad.
He's a big boy now.
All right. So I imagine Precious is feeling kind of tired. It's been a long
14
flight.
14 hours, non-stop flight. I'm not really feeling jet lagged, I think. Just a little bit tired. But I'm okay. Excited.
All right. Okay. So since the plan is not for her to be accommodated in the airport, then we shall proceed and get Precious into NYC, New York City, the Big Apple. All right.
All right.
So, when I was on detail assignment, we call it detail assignment in Zambia. So, I wanted to mention this. Soon after I got to Lusaka, Precious interviewed me.
I did.
And that story
right?
went up on the global website
You have a good memory.
of our organization. Now, what Precious did is she then wrote a second story. And it's hard to get onto our global website. But Precious
I
got
got it there.
2 stories about me. So I'm
I
humbled.
did
Thank
that.
you. And that was after, after World AIDS Day. I happened to
And the famous
write
song, eh?
the lyrics to the World AIDS Day theme song for Zambia for 2015.
And you forget about the billboard. Remember the billboard? We actually made it to one of the biggest billboards in Livingstone. So Livingstone is our tourist country in Zambia. Yes, we made it there.
Yes.
I think I actually have a picture of that billboard.
Yes, so I'll show. I'll put a picture of the billboard. That's true. So on the billboard, actually, yes. So it was a picture. It had Precious. I was in that picture, and a few other of our colleagues. It was a billboard for World AIDS Day, and it had some World AIDS Day messaging. So all those exciting things happened. But I thank Precious for that. It's not easy to get onto our global organizational website, and she got me there twice.
I actually forgot about it.
Oh, you did? Oh, no, I haven't forgotten. And the second time was at World AIDS Day. I was with 3 of Zambia's top musicians, B-Flow, Maki2, and Francia. They performed the World AIDS Day theme song, for which I had written the lyrics. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. I provided lyrics, and they got accepted. And then even with the billboard, I was on the representing our organization on the steering committee, and they wanted photos. I sent in this photo, and next thing I knew, it was a billboard. Billboard, all right, not a postcard.
Did you know you were on the billboard?
It was a billboard. So
Okay.
Precious makes things happen. All right, after you. So in fact, we're right here. That vehicle on the left, the Toyota Camry. So it was so as difficult as it was to find parking. Luckily enough, I found a space right by the elevator, and everything is convenient. Wonderful. All right, I think we're good here. So next stop, Midtown Manhattan. Guess what? I was not filming, so I need to film. All right. So, sorry. I thought I was filming just now. It turns out I wasn't filming. All right. So, what I did say a few minutes ago, and I'll say it again now. Yes, I am filming. I am filming. Yes, we are finally here in Midtown Manhattan, and yes, yay! We got here. We got semi-lost. Let me not say we. Getting out of the parking lot, and then once out of the parking lot, took some wrong turns getting out of the airport. So we call that the scenic route, of course. But finally, we are here. Precious is here.
Yay!
Yes. All right.
My new home for the next few months.
There we go. So this is it's home. We have also written to Precious's husband, confirming to him, letting him know to be at ease, happy, comfortable, because she's safe. And so now is to get her into her new place. Yeah, I see some weights, a treadmill. Very nice. Excellent. This place is pretty swanky.
Where are you from?
Zambia.
Oh, okay. First time New York?
Second time I was here more than 10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, enjoy it. It's a nice weather.
So we're just giving Precious a show around here. So she has been to New York City before. It's not her first time, but it's been a while. And the convenient, super convenient thing, as I was mentioning, where she was able to find accommodation is super close to the office. When we say stone's throw, this is a stone's throw. So for now, she spent, as she said, I think you said it, enough time sitting on a plane. So now it's, you know, she's stretching her legs and...
So I was just telling Viola that I'm very happy that where I'm staying is just a few minutes walk to the office, coming from a person who rarely walks.
All right.
So just a bit of a background in Lusaka, very few people walk to the office because the streets are not very, you know, pedestrian friendly. So nice 5-minute walk.
All right. So on that note, I don't know if Precious knows this or if Precious remembers this. There was one day in Lusaka when, so I got back to the office, and then I told somebody, one of our bigger people, that the night before, because I stayed late. Sometimes I would stay late and work. I mean, I went to Lusaka to work, so I would stay late and work. And I walked, because I took, what do they call those minivans? Huh? Is that
Minivan.
Yeah, in Kenya we would say matatu. The public transport.
Yeah, the buses, the Yango.
Okay.
We call them Yango now.
Yango, okay. I took the Yango, and there's somewhere it dropped me, I forget. And this is at night. So where it dropped me to where I was living, I walked. I think it was like at least a 30-minute walk. And I felt so good about myself. I'm like, what, a 30-minute walk? I didn't get lost. And I was being given all sorts of warnings. Don't do that again. It's not safe. So that's in contrast to Precious saying she doesn't walk a whole lot. For me, I was so thrilled that I could walk for half an hour. Okay. So that said, yes. So we just want to stretch, or I don't know, stretch her legs, I guess. So we want to then look at see where the UN...
The main UN building.
Yes, the famous UN headquarters building is. So it's not too far away. Just one thing I wanted to mention for those of you who have seen a number of my videos, you will know how I feel about the 3 stripes and see what Precious is wearing.
Oh,
There we go. 3 stripes. Adidas. So this here is 220 East 42nd Street. So this globe is pretty famous. If I'm not wrong, I'll have to do research. But if I'm not wrong, it was this globe and this lobby were in a Superman movie many years ago. So our office used to be in this building, so just to go by this globe every day on the way up to work and on the way back from work. So they're just different facts, fun facts about the globe all around here. It says here, if the sun were the size of the globe and placed here, then comparatively the moon would be 1/3 of an inch in diameter and placed at the main entrance to Grand Central Terminal. All right, so if you like astronomy and that kind of thing, the planets, there's some fascinating information. Let's look, let me see, there's a country I know well. There we go, there's Kenya. Nice. Nairobi. One of my 2 home countries, Kenya. And there's Zambia. That's where Precious is from, and where I spent nice 4.5 months. And there is the motherland. Okay, really cool. What does the ceiling look like? Nice. Okay, we're in New York City, so sirens come with the territory. So this is it, 220 East 42nd Street, known as the Daily News Building. So that's just a little history about the Daily News Building.
completed in 1930.
It was cited for originality in design and influence on later work. All right, pretty cool. So yep, this used to be where I came for work every day. We moved out in 2010
Nice.
to our current location, the News Building. So we're almost at the UN headquarters. There's the Pix 11 News is right there. They're in the Daily News Building. So coming down 42nd Street, we're almost at the UN headquarters.
It's beautiful.
Yep, it does. And here we are, the famous UN headquarter building. Wow. And then to the left there, where's my finger? To the left there, so that's where the General Assembly is. So the General Assembly is the smaller building next to the big block. Then here on the right, okay, got it? So that's a library, the Dag Hammarskjöld Library. This is one of the major landmarks of New York City. As you've probably figured out, given that I'm YouTubing, but also long before I was YouTubing, I was taking pictures. I started taking pictures in high school. And so I'm an avid photographer, so I like chronicling things. And so when I was in Zambia, one of the things I really appreciated from Precious was, because she's a communications officer, and so she documents things. She's a great writer, photographer. She does video as well. And I really was encouraged by just her documenting, because for me, to be able to document my time in Zambia and some of the highlights, that meant a lot to me. And so that was one way that we connected. And so I will just show a few pictures. This is a great opportunity now for me to show and share some pictures from my time back in Zambia. I know it wasn't recent, but that was a time, and I enjoyed the time. And so now is as good a time as any to share some of the pictures from my time in Zambia, it was 4.5 months. Now I do have a video, if you can find it here on the channel, that features my time in Zambia through the lens of my time with the church, with the Zambia International Church of Christ. And that stirs my heart. You know, it's a slideshow, which is pretty much what I used to do before I started with video. So it's a slideshow. It's just, for me, it moves me because it does showcase my time with the Zambia International Church of Christ. But this would be a great time, an opportune time, okay? That's what I'm trying to say, an opportune time to share some pictures from my work, the work side, and that's essentially what I went to Zambia for. Many of, or some of the pictures, let me say, were taken by Precious. She did document my work. Like I mentioned earlier, it went on our organization's global website. So I'll share a few pictures and you know, from my time back in Zambia. So thanks, as always, for tuning into this channel, for spending a few of your minutes with me, and for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed and you feel inclined to subscribe, please feel free to do so. Thanks much. God bless.